Hello guys, this is How Do You Art here. I don't usually make these kind of videos, but it's been happening so often with a lot of my things, a lot of my maps, and in my opinion it's getting kind of out of hand, so I need to make a video on it, and I didn't want to, but we're here. The first thing that I really want to cover is the main issue that is currently happening, which is on my Maple Shade map. My Maple Shade map, which is Big and Loud from Cats Don't Dance, and in my history of making maps, I have just jumped on the gun, said, hey, this song's good, hey, this character's good, and I've just done it. And one time I made a map, and it was Ashfur, if I believe so. It was one song from Heather's, forgot which one, and I already made the art for it. I rendered it, I had all the parts done, and I was about to upload it when I actually saw, and I looked up Ashfur map for that song, and it already existed. So I went ahead and did not upload it because I knew that it already existed, and I told myself from then on I would always make sure to see if maps existed before I did it, in terms of same character, same song. And I've actually had people, I don't want to say copy because I don't want to sound like the people that are accusing me, but I've had people redo what I have also done. Carmen, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but Carmen, my Ashfur map, which is almost done, I'm really excited for it. I'm not sure if there's been more than one, but I've seen at least one channel make their own Ashfur Carmen map after I made mine, and I didn't say anything about it because I was like, I'll just let people do what they want, and I can't find it anymore. I think it got deleted. But to sum it up, I was watching a movie review. I saw the word Cats Don't Dance. I remember the movie because I love it. And I remembered the song from it, and I said, hey, I want to do a Maple Shade map. And that fits her character really well. So I went ahead and made it. But before even making it, I typed up if a Maple Shade map existed. Because, or Maple Shade map for that song, specific song, existed, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to accidentally copy anyone else. So I checked, and there was no result as far as I could see. I searched, but all that was showing up was other Maple Shade maps and things of that nature that did not match up with Big and Loud for Maple Shade. There's other Big and Loud maps, other Maple Shade maps, but none that were the same. And I posted the Maple Shade map, and everything was going good, and one day I actually got a comment that said, man, I did this song for a Paladin Maple Shade song with the first part of the song, and nobody joined it. Glad to see it's being used. And I was like, oh, maybe I made a mistake, and when I checked their channel, there was no map, so I was assuming that it didn't do well, and because of that, they took it down. So I was like, oh, okay, well, since there's no problem, I'll keep the map up. And they weren't aggressive at all. They were not telling me to take it down. They included, I'm gonna include the screenshot here, glad to see it's being used. So I was like, oh, that's cool. They didn't even ask for a part, they just simply said that. And that was January 1st, and checking on it now, with the other messages I've received, they actually deleted that comment, which was a little weird, because it corresponds with the other issues. This user, who I'm not going to include the name, and I please ask that you do not harass them in any way, shape, or form, because that is not what we are about over here. They started off normal, I guess. Like, they started off like it was really casual, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe we can dispute this, and then it got bad. I'm gonna include the screenshots here. Of course, the name and icon are blurred out, and I will be paraphrasing some of the words, but they started off with saying, "Hey, just saying, one of my friends already opened a map with this with maple shade and everything." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I forgot something." And then they included, and I'm personally pretty annoyed at people right now, so my patience is on the line, so don't try lying to me. My number one issue with that was, how would you know that I'm lying or not lying? You're only going to accept what you want to hear, which is, "Oh yeah, I totally copied your friend," which, at the time, I was pretty sure that it was the person that commented, "Hey, I'm glad to see it's being used." It could be somebody else, and Big and Loud is popular with maple shade, apparently. And I responded, "I'm going to be as straightforward as I can be. Look up maple shade Big and Loud and or include map," which is what I did in my search. My video is the only result. Before making the video, I actually checked, because I've almost posted maps of my characters with songs already being used for them. Not only that, but I have had people copy from me and make maps with the same character / song, and I did nothing about it and let people enjoy their day. Your friend either deleted the video or made it private or listed in a way that it is not accessible by searching. I chose this song because I love Maple Shade. I grew up watching Cats Don't Dance as a kid. If a song matches a character, and then it just does, that doesn't actively mean I'm copying people. And they didn't respond for a while, so I thought, maybe that's it. Maybe they're okay with it. And a little bit later, they said, "My friend canceled hers because of this. Now, I don't want to put up with any of your BS anymore, so go ahead and delete my comment." I was unaware that a map existed, and if they canceled their map because of mine, and it was that person that said that they made one, they deleted it before they commented that it was that, "Hey, I'm glad to see somebody's using this." Because if it didn't show up in my searches, it didn't show up when I looked at their channel. And I responded, "Excuse me, I checked beforehand, there was still no result." Also had a comment that somebody posted saying that they also posted a map like this. When I checked, their channel didn't see, I didn't see it existed. And the person did not tell me to remove it, and they were delighted that it was being used. I have screenshots of the comment, which I showed, which they have deleted. If anybody has an attitude, it's probably you. Saying, "Don't lie to me, I'm saying the truth, but you're not going to accept what I'm saying unless it's what you want to hear." And this is actually going on as we speak, so I don't know if they're gonna reply. I'm assuming that they probably are. And it's just, I don't want to say disheartening, it's just upsetting that people are doing stuff like this. And it's just a little weird to me. Because if you actually look, there are a lot of other people that make map parts that are maps that are same character and same song, and I know that they get in trouble, but it's like, it's gonna be different animators, probably. Like, why not let it happen? But also the fact that they are accusing me when I actively searched and made sure that I didn't take somebody else's idea and then accuse me of doing it. I've had other issues with maps too. I don't want to list the specific maps, but, and I have screenshots for one of them, but I'm not going to post it due to the fact that we've already worked out the issue, and it was just a misunderstanding. That on one of the maps, a animator had got really upset and wondered if I was only picking favorites in terms of animation for a map. And the truth is that I specifically posted in the rules, "Hey, this is not beginner friendly." And the only reason why a lot of the same people are showing up on my maps is because they're subscribers. So they're probably just seeing what I'm posting. Another thing that I've had, and I just want to put this out there because I know it happened, and I don't think the person that said it knew that I knew it happened. I can't recall which map it was, but it was a while ago. And I can't remember the exact phrase because I didn't screenshot it, and I should have. I'm actively trying to search for it now. Is that they posted something along the lines of, "Do not trust this host. As soon as one of their maps doesn't get enough attention, they stopped focusing on it. And upon posting that, I went to check it, and they immediately deleted their comment. So I lost it, but I think I deleted it. I gotta find it. Or I think I screen copied it, so I should be able to find it somewhere. What's most upsetting about that is they think that I'm leaving it alone, and I'm dropping maps like flies. That is not true. It's mostly because not enough people, and I don't want to say it as in like, oh, but you have a bunch of people asking. I don't have a bunch of people that are fitting my requirements to join the map. As in, like, people not reading the rules, people who are not advanced, I don't want to sound rude, but not advanced enough to be in the style that I would like it to be, which is a completely personal preference. And it's just upsetting that I have to deal with stuff like this. I know that I'm hosting a lot of maps, but to be accused of stealing things when I actively try to, and being aggressively talked to when I'm trying to be really civil, is a little stressing. A lot stressing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Like, it's just stressful is all. And I just want to get the point across because this is an active situation. This has not been going, this specific situation's not been going on for a while, but in general, all the map complaining has been happening for a while. And I guess that's about it. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, and in terms of this situation, I just needed to, in a way, vent my personal struggles on why this is so stressful. And remember, please, if you find out who's saying this stuff, do not harass them. We do not need that negativity here, or anywhere. Just don't. Thanks, guys, I guess, for listening. This is my first, like, talking, ranting thing, so I have not really rehearsed any of this. This was all, unscripted. So I probably repeated myself a few times. I hope that this situation all gets cleared out. It's just stressful because I get where a lot of these people are coming from. I've had maps ideas stolen from me, and I saw that the person commented that it was their friend, so I know that the defense for it. It just sucks because it wasn't there when I looked. I didn't see anything. And they were like, no, you're lying. It's like, I'm being as truthful. Maybe, I'm not saying maybe, but 9 times out of 10, there's definitely had been a big and loud Maple Shade map that I did not see at the time of uploading. And by that, I mean, I literally looked up all of the possible keywords to make it show up, and it did not show up in the search. And when the person commented that they made a map like it, I checked their channel and it didn't exist. So, in a way, that gave me the green light because it told me that they didn't have enough people, so they deleted it, which I know that I've had to do in the past. Thank you. I don't know what to put here. Probably gonna put drawing of a cat. Maybe it's a stick figure cat. Maybe it's a round stick figure cat. Maybe it's my cat in disguise as a stick figure. Thank you for listening.